George of the jungle, strong as he can be. Watch out for that tree. George of the jungle lives a life that's free. Watch out for that tree. When he gets in a scrape, he makes his escape with the help of his friend, an 888. Then away he'll schlep on his elephant, Shep, Wallfella, and Ursula stay in step. Well, George of the jungle, friend to you and me. Watch out for that tree. Watch out for that tree. George of the jungle, friend to you and me. George of the jungle, strong as he can be. Watch out for that tree. When he gets in the scrape, he makes his escape with the help of his friend, an 888. Then away he'll schlep on his elephant, Shep, Wallfella, and Ursula stay in step. Well, George of the jungle, friend to you and me. Watch out for that tree.
To a jungle lord, there are few things more irritating than getting an arrow right through your classified section.
A poisoned arrow.
With a note attached.
This is your last warning.
Last warning? George never got first warning.
Disregard previous arrow. This is your first warning.
More like it.
Get off my property. Kindest regards, Jerry Mander.
Who gerrymander?
Glad you asked. Glad you asked. That's me, folks, is gerrymander, subdivider, and general contractor. My card. Gonna carve a civilization in the wilderness. Bowling alley, pizza parlor, the whole schmear. Gonna call it Tsitsi City.
George not understand.
That's why I brought my lawyer. Explain it to him, Manny.
Magalumba nakanumba kukamanga tijuana tohonga.
What that mean?
Well, cutting through the legal jargon, George. It means we're evicted, thrown out.
Not possible.
Oh, yes, possible. You see, it says so right here in the writ of manibus habeas corpus certiorari and Rosie O'Grady. Don't try to read the fine print. You'll ruin that keen jungle eyesight.
George, I'm afraid we have been ipsoed and factoed.
Now hurry, folks. You've got till sundown to clear out. Gosh, how time flies when you're having fun. Okay, bulldozers, you're on.
George, look, a whole fleet of bulldozers.
Well, there goes the neighborhood.
George, stop bulldozer, or no reason why. That's pretty good reason.
Soon much of the fertile Mbwibwi Valley was cleared of its dense foliage, and in its place, houses began springing up like mushrooms.
Now, if I could only get them to start springing up like houses. A little joke there.
But mighty George wasn't going to take this lying down.
You're going to drive the interloper from our valley?
Drive nothing. George make him walk.
Good for you, George.
Oh, my, I do hope his splints hold.
Now, let me get this straight, Georgie. You're challenging me, gerrymander, to a duel.
Right.
And I get to choose the weapons?
Right.
Okay. I choose shovels at 10 paces.
Shovels? Pretty silly duel, but okay. George, get shovel and... Hey, what's up?
You are, Georgie boy.
Put George down.
Well, if you insist. Okay, let's roll those cement tracks. Roll them, roll them, roll them.
George, the freeway's going right past our house.
Going fast, it's going through.
That does it. George, put foot down.
A few minutes later, George was swinging on his way to try again to bring peace and harmony to Mbwibwi Valley. Suddenly, he made a shocking discovery.
Number 38 crosstown vine missing.
I took it down. It interfered with the TV reception.
You really asking for trouble, fella. Okay.
What's that?
George, call for rhinoceros herd. Come trample whole building development to ground.
Surely you jest. There's not a rhinoceros within 50 miles.
Make no never mind. Rhinos got keen sense of hearing. But terrible sense of direction.
As a last resort, the intrepid ape-man dropped in on the Bombashooty witch doctor.
Yes, yes, my good man. What is it? What is it?
Witch doctor voice sound funny.
Well, you got kind of an adenoid problem yourself, booby. What's it gonna be?
Need spell to make evil builder gerrymander go away.
No problem at all. First, let me scatter these feathers to the winds.
Part of secret ritual, huh?
What secret ritual? I was plucking a chicken when you arrived. Now, here you are. Just take this juju box of the powerful spirit, Tiniti.
Tiniti?
Yeah, his name is right on the side.
Oh, sure. Tiniti.
Now, just close your little eyes and lie down here. There. All comfy?
Rope's a little tight, Doctor.
Not for long. Now, just say whatever comes into your mind. Nothing there, eh? Well, don't worry. There's lots of time.
And the couch holding George and the TNT rose into the air and disappeared from sight.
Well, that's that. Thanks for the use of your office, Doc. You're so right. Now to cut the ribbon on the Tsitsi City supermarket.
But at that moment, George and the TNT dropped into the deep waters back of nearby Mbwibwi Dam. A moment later, the couch bobbed to the surface.
Uh-oh. George dropped Tiniti juju box.
The explosion blew apart the dam, causing the entire housing development to be washed away in the flood.
When Tiniti make juju, he make juju.
And so, the threat of civilization a thing of the past, George returned to his carefree, if slightly soggy, way of life.
What's that on the end of your line, George?
Evil builder gerrymander.
You're fishing for gerrymander?
Not fishing for him. Use him for bait.
Ow! Ooh! Ooh! Watch the teeth, fella! Watch the teeth! Ooh! 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 Ooh!
George, George, George of the jungle, strong as he can be. Watch out for that tree. George, George, George of the jungle lives a life that's free. Watch out for that tree. When he gets in the scrape, he makes his escape with the help of his friend, an 8-day day. Then away he'll schlep on his elephant ship, while Fella and Ursula stay in step. Well, George, George, George of the jungle, friend to you and me. Watch out for that tree. Watch out for that tree. George, George, George of the jungle, friend to you and me.